Case is not the only number on the rise. Overnight, the state reported 93 deaths. But how accurate are those numbers? CBS 12's Chuck Weber continues our live team coverage with the reason the numbers could be higher than the state is telling us. Chuck?
Liz, I looked into the numbers and spoke with a health researcher who says death statistics are tricky anyway. And he says though actual coronavirus deaths are likely higher than what's being reported, it's not intentional.
It's really difficult, I think, to pinpoint what's going on there.
Dr. Troy Quast, a health researcher at the University of South Florida in Tampa, talking about the number of reported coronavirus deaths versus this year's big increase in all deaths.
One way to think of COVID deaths is perhaps that difference between what we saw in previous years and what we're seeing now.
On the state's coronavirus dashboard, we see 4,200 total COVID deaths since the pandemic began. That's an average of about 1,000 a month. But I looked at state records for all deaths this year, comparing with the same months from prior years. This year's monthly death totals range 1,200 to 2,400 higher. So coronavirus does not begin to account for the entire jump.
So one of the issues with death data is that as months go by, the data get more and more clean.
And Quast reminds us there are likely deaths indirectly related to COVID.
Individuals with emergency conditions are sometimes putting off care because they're scared to go to the hospital to be exposed to the virus.
Quast says while he's had trouble getting some data from the state, he doesn't believe there's any intentional undercounting of COVID deaths.
The state reported coronavirus deaths, you think of it almost as a lower bound, using that term lies, kind of a minimum estimate that we know those are the deaths that are related to coronavirus. But there's, I think, arguably likely to be additional COVID deaths that are not being captured in that number. And then on top of that, we have those indirect effects.
Now, Dr. Quast there says the takeaway for him is more investigation of these coronavirus death numbers is definitely needed. As for me, it's just made me aware that we need to keep in mind that coronavirus death toll is likely even higher than we know. Live in the newsroom, Chuck Weber, CBS 12 News.